Hi, Cancer Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Cancer, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread using the Egyptian Tarot deck. It is so pretty outside. I just had to say that. And to clarify those 3 cards, I will use the Tarot of a Moon Garden deck. At the end of your reading, I will do an overall card from the Moonology Oracle cards. And then to finalize your reading, we have a yummy treat of the Arcana coming from the Golden Tarot deck. So we'll do 1 card from there. To complete your reading, I'm going to shuffle the first deck and split the deck. To begin your reading, I've already pre-shuffled all of the other decks, but before I get to your reading, just want to speak on this beautiful, delicious background that we have here, connecting to Virgo moons, where we're giving honor, recognition, and thanks to this beautiful energy they are supporting us with as they are being featured in the Spotlight series for this round of readings. The connection I was getting was a very holistic and healthy energy having to do with detoxification and cleansing, but then also being more connected. Virgos having the energy of the Hermit, with the Hermit card being a Virgo card. I was getting that this is a wonderful way of cleansing and seeing the beauty that's here, putting this into our bodies, knowing that this is what we see here. That's going to be what is within us with this beautiful nourishment here. And then the inner workings of that as we are taking this wonderful, delicious vibe in, being able to rejuvenate and restore and revive and come into a healthier state, but also connecting to Earth a little bit more, and then also finding that light from within just a little bit better. So I feel this is Virgo Moon's assistance here, providing more help that will guide that light, help us reach that guiding light there, which is a beautiful energy that's coming through. And then also giving back to the earth, a beautiful way of giving back by supplying ourselves with what is being supplied by Gaia, returning this beautiful energy back as we see the flourishment outside of us. One of the pictures that I have here is of Fennel, this being a Virgo herb that has wonderful properties and amazing benefits. I will leave the information that I have found doing research on this in the description box for you to check out, along with the traditional information that I leave for Virgo moons for any of the signs for the Spotlight series. One of the facts that I did find connected to Fennel that I thought was pretty interesting is that it is associated with Dionysus, the Greek god of food and wine. And it's known that a fennel stalk stuffed with coal was said to bring knowledge from the gods to humans, which is very interesting, and this came through for your particular reading, so that may be significant for you. Again, I will leave all this information in the description box for you to check out. This could be helpful for yourself, but then also for those who are around us. Let me grab the cards here. For Cancer Moon. Your first card. We have a the 8 of Pentacles. So working hard, putting some good effort in. I do feel this is about you planting good seeds, working towards another cycle of 10 of Pentacles. I feel this is a build-up and a stack from what it is that you've already accomplished. Seeing the budding of the flowers here in this cup. This may be connected to an Ace of Cup, where you're all about fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and just this being about a replenishment. I am getting this being connected to the Virgo energy that was coming through. But this could be you, definitely. And I'm seeing this also, too, as a celery stalk. No, I'm not hungry. But with the 8 energy, this being connected to prosperity, also to Scorpio energy with 8th house energy. This is a Pentacle Earth energy that's here. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So this being a part of your polarity energy, this possibly being a part of that Capricorn energy of working on oneself when it comes to the love for oneself internally. So you taking part in this energy and making sure that you're eating healthier. You may be working on something that's connected to contributing good energy connected to fruits and veggies. So you may be a farmer, you may be a gardener, you may be an herbalist, one who is connecting fruits and veggies to your career in some kind of way is what I'm getting here. A necklace is coming through, and an Aquarius energy. So you may be receiving a gift from an Aquarius. Being connected to receiving a gift or reward for being seen for the hard work that you're doing. But you're definitely working hard on solid foundation. And I'm just seeing this as a build-up. Some of you may like celery. The color green coming through with that celery, that may be significant. There's a particular meaning when it comes to celery. And I'm getting also celery and peanut butter. So restaurant energy is coming through as well. We do have garden to table energy. So this may be a part of your focus with what it is that you are working on here, but doing some great work and working very hard. With the Scorpio energy that's coming through, this may be something of a secret where it is connected to your High Priestess energy that's coming through, intuitiveness. So you may be into the metaphysical world and incorporating this beautiful energy of the fruits and vegetables and healthier eating, stabilizing, helping others to stabilize oneself. And I'm seeing this small white energy as I'm picking up a pillar of salt. So however that may resonate, salt being significant for you, a powerful energy. Maybe what it is that what I'm getting is also you may be looking into your cell salt with the information that we had from Leo Moon from the last round of readings for the Spotlight series. So possibly connecting that cell salt energy to yourself and then utilizing this, applying it, and helping others. You're very balanced, very centered. And let's not forget about that gift coming in. Let's see what your second card is. We have the Knave of Wands. So this being a Page of Wands, this being about that message energy and you starting something new when it comes to your career. Or just something that you are very much working on that's connected to your abundance. I shouldn't say career because it's different for everybody. And also perspective too. A lot of people don't see what it is that they do and really enjoy as work. I do feel that's more of a 3D label. And so you just really taking part in your creative endeavors and what it is that you're passionate about. This could be connected to music as well. Seeing the green energy, that's very similar to that white energy. The green representing abundance, but then also heart chakra energy. So coming from a place of love as well. That being a part of your motivation. And this fire energy that's coming through. Wands being fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. But this being connected to you working very hard on a new beginning here. That's bringing in prosperity and abundance for you. And greater stability. You planted a good seed. You're great at growing. You're great at gardening, farming, whatever it is that is resonating for you. But seeing this Ace of Wands in this pot, you have definitely mastered the energy, moving towards that 10 of Pentacles, knowing what it is that you want, and now moving forward even more into what it is that you're doing some research, recording, taking notes, writing, preparing, very studious energy. And it could be too that if this isn't about music, you just love music. You have a love for music and you like to listen to music as you do what it is that you're doing. You're a very beautiful energy. Just seeing the eye, that giving me an energy of also others seeing you as very beautiful, maybe attracted to your eyes, thinking and feeling that you have very beautiful eyes. I'm also seeing this as part of your accomplishments here. And there's 3 energies here that I'm seeing being placed on a shelf here. So possibly this being connected to third eye energy, crown chakra energy, love space energy, and then music energy, where I'm getting this being connected to you being true to your soul. That also representing judgment energy with the horns and you being awakened. This being a part of a new here as a part of something that you've already began. This being, again, that was coming through here, just you stacking up. This being another phase in a new cycle for you from what it is that you come from. And that being here too with this Ace of Wands that's grown beautifully from this pot here. Wonderful energy here. Awesome. Let's see what we have for your third card. We have the Chariot. So with this energy, and this was in reverse, but with it being both in reverse and upright, I'm getting the same energy. This overall being about you really taking time. This being about taking a pause for a second to be able to do what's necessary. So you moving very meticulously is what I'm getting. There being fire, and this being about what's within you and you putting the action to what it is that you're passionate about. But then being in this position here, taking that time with that fire you put into it to make sure that you are crossing your T's, dotting your I's. This being Virgo energy too, where you're paying attention more to the details of what it is that you're doing, having learned from past experience and recreating anew here with something significant that's related to what you've done in the past. But this Chariot energy is about sitting still for a moment before taking complete action into something new here. Making sure that all the details, everything, and that could be a part of this energy here too. Signing contracts, reading through things thoroughly to make sure that what you're getting into is stable, because you're all about stability. So this being connected to this energy here of you really taking the time to stop and assess. This being a part of the mastery as well. You being very powerful in your energy of being steady, having that fire in the belly, but also being very aware and attentive to what it is that you're doing in your dealings to make sure that there's no mishaps here. Holding a sword and then also a torch. I'm just getting this as a part of the night energy. All 4 nights create the Chariot energy. So here we have the Knight of Swords and then the Knight of Wands. This being a part of the Knave of Wands energy, contributing to the fire, but that fire also supplying you light here, helping you to see. And again, it goes back to the Virgo energy of cleansing, eating better, eating right, sharing this with others, this being a part of a new start here, but really taking the time to listen to yourself and do what's best when it comes to your new start and not outside energy. And I feel this is a part of that too. Being the charioteer of your own chariot here, and making your own decisions that are best for you. And this all being about that unconditional love that's coming through with the green there too. And this sword energy, that being about that communication that was coming from the page energy. You being adamant and passionate, defending what it is that you're standing for here. And what you're starting, that's connected to your abundance here. With this being the third card, I'm also getting this being connected to magician energy. So you making that magic happen with the tools that you have at certain times. And that being a part of the meticulous energy too. Slow and steady wins the race here, but you definitely putting the fire into what it is that you want to do. A real smooth energy that's coming through. Really nice here. And I am seeing Virgo energy here with the brown. Your energy being here. Super cool with the white energy. Beautiful. Phoenix energy. I feel that's the transformative energy that's helped you to increase your awareness so that as you are working towards this 10 of Pentacles, putting in hard work, you're also carrying the lessons and the notes that you've had from the past that are helping you with this new beginning here and this Navel Wands energy of delivering communication. That coming through very strongly with the Page energy and then also the Sword, the Knight of Sword energy. Sevens overall are about balance and Libra energy. Libra being ruled by Venus. And this being about comforts and beauty, beautiful surroundings. And that was coming through here. You embracing more of your Venus energy. And I do feel that we're being supported with a particular Venus energy right now that's lasting. It's a good lasting energy. And this possibly being a part of that Eight of Pentacles and you doing the work, not just on your creative endeavors, but having to do that self-work first, that being the most important, so that you can have this beautiful energy to put into what it is that you enjoy and what you love and what you're willing to do to help others and serve others. Beautiful energy. That humanitarian energy coming through, connected to Sagittarius and 9th house energy. And being benefic with Jupiter being the ruler of Sagittarius. Beautiful energy. Sevens are also about getting investment and what you've put in. So the 7 of Pentacles coming through, that being right before the 8 of Pentacles, you making that strong investment, having that knowing, and now making sure that what you are doing is being seen through, using the tools, that going back to the Magician energy of what it is that you have, using it to the best of your advantage to create and supply this new beginning and this new start. Very connected to communication. Beautiful energy. So you just being in a very comfortable position here where you have new things happening for you. You're creating and manifesting and seeing it through very thoroughly. This all being about thoroughness here and assuredness. And you really taking the time to put yourself first and listen to yourself first rather than outside energies here. And once you've made that decision, that's when the go action comes into play. Lovely energy here. Balanced all the while here with that Virgo energy and the Cancer energy coming through. All right, so let's clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. So this being about that stability, I feel this is a part of the way that you've been manifesting, where it is that you started, learning from past situations, holding on to what it is that you have, and making sure that what you have can be built upon, and you doing this in a very meticulous way. So this being the foundation from this 8 of Pentacles. I am getting this as being an 8 and a 4, connecting to make a 12, where Hangman energy is coming through. Hangman being a card of 12 in the Major Arcana. So you receiving that divine enlightenment by taking the time for yourself here to receive the information. Seeing these as ancestor energies here that are giving you downloads in the moonlight here. That's helping you to transform and receive this beautiful clarity and download information that's coming through. And that being a part of the work there too. This also, I feel, is a part of you being like halfway with this 8 of Pentacles, just showing what it is that you have come from, what it is that you've gone through, where it is that you've been. In that dream state, staying very confident, staying very knowing and strong about your dreams and your goals and your desires, being supported by the ancestors. But I am getting that garden energy, seeing you in the garden here. And that was coming through. So dreaming even more as you are beginning with these first seeds here, planting those first good seeds and seeing the growth, the beautiful growth in this 8 of Pentacles. Moon energy connected to this. I feel this is a part of you, with this being, you know, you in your essence here with the moon. and really going from, you know, that outer state where there was a lot of outside energy. I feel that was very distracting. This helping you to go more within and increase your moon energy when it comes to you. The moon being connected to the mindset, so healing of the mind. And then also connected to mothering energy. And that fourth house energy is you here, which is even more beautiful. So this totally being a representation of you here as Cancer moons. Protecting what it is that you have, dreaming and manifesting, visualizing, receiving downloads that are very helpful to increase this growth. This being the goal here, I feel that major castle there. And I don't feel it's about material. I feel it's about stability. This Four of Pentacles being about that too. Lovely energy. This just being you here. Beautiful energy. I feel this is also about the amount of transformation and just how much it is that you've gone through, how many cycles that did come through. You going through many phases and cycles, assessing, that being a part of this energy, resting and taking the time to realize what it is that you want to move more into, and what you receive, you're taking that and putting it towards this hard work here. And I do feel with this navel wand coming through, this being a part of even more of that rest period, because you have a formula here. You know what you're doing. Let's clarify the Knave of Wands. And Pentacles is more earth energy, very stable and grounded energy that's here. And even more cool is that it's connecting and channeling the Hangman energy, which is Pisces energy. That's more water energy. So I feel this is just a part of your magicalness here too. And speaking to the balance that you bring. And you may have Pisces in your chart. Let's clarify the Knave of Wands. We have Justice. This was in reverse, where I'm getting that there was an injustice when it came to you and a new start. So there may have been some delay. We did have Capricorn energy that came through. Capricorn being the ruler of Saturn. So there may have been a Saturnian period of some kind of significant delay. In this delay, you didn't wallow. You made the best of your situations here and made it happen. And the magic is all being created here as you're growing into more success. I should mention too, this is also your card. This is a card of Cancerian energy. So I feel with that coming through, just being about you being more in your power. And that leveling up as you are moving into this Ten of Pentacles here. So what I'm also seeing is an increase, a progression here from that third eye energy that was coming through. And again, this just being about you using different tools at different times, knowing which to pull at different times of your journey that are necessary. And so this being that resting period, because you have elevated and increased what it is that you have with this new beginning here. Being in a very confident and comfortable position, knowing your work and what it is that you provide, and being very happy to provide it here too. But there being an injustice when it came to this new start for you. But I feel this is about you being seen and recognized for the seeds that you planted and the beautiful growth that's coming from the start here, and just how you continue to empower. But overall justice being here, where the scales are being brought to balance. We have that 7 energy, where with the injustice of you and this delay of a new start, things turning in your favor is what I'm getting, where these scales are being balanced. And as they are, we come into this empowerment here with that 7 there of Libra energy. Libra being connected to the scales of justice and balance, that being here. This is a card of 11. This is Aquarius energy. And then also High Priestess energy with this 1 and 1 energy, with that breaking down to a 1, that 10, and then 1 and 1. So with you being in your power and staying adamant about what it is that you are doing, continuing to stay the course here, you're being seen through this. Sword of Truth here, Also on a foundation of truth as well, that being very important. I'm going to leave this in reverse because I feel this is also a part of what it is that you may keep as a reminder to yourself of where it is that you've been, what it is that you've gone through, and this being a part of the motivation for you to continue to glow up and move into even more greater abundance. Beautiful energies here. But this being universal backing here too, and that was coming through, especially with the Venus energy. So I would say if you you don't know your Venus placements, do look into that and see how that can help you and support you even more, because you're doing a great job here. This is a beautiful reading. Mainly, I'm just getting there being an injustice when it comes to you and your new start, because you do have a lot to offer. You've done very hard work here, and your hard work is definitely going to pay off. I feel that being evident here with this final card in the Chariot, and that being your representation. Also here, along with the Virgo energy, you following guidance is what I'm getting to. Anything that you're receiving internally and higherly, intuitively, more intuitively, that being evident here in the work that you are doing. You are bringing in more with you doing the work on yourself internally and cleansing, detoxifying. Some of you may even be fasting. Clean as a whistle is what I'm hearing. So that's beautiful. Supportive energy all the way through by the universe. Always. Let's clarify the Chariot card. And I am getting to this being about a contract, new contract, and the 2 energy representing you here as this High Priestess. And the 5 also representing change. Change in a contract. You using that wonderful High Priestess energy and your intuitiveness to create and to manifest. We'll clarify the Chariot. Beautiful. We have the Page of Pentacles and the 2 of Staves. So what I'm getting to is this could be another person outside of you that is wanting to start new, possibly make an offer of stability and practicality here, having made a choice about movement forward when it comes to you, wanting to offer you the world. We have very similar energies here. And both being held up to the moon. So this could be you and your person, if you have another person. If not, what I am getting is this just being the magic from within you here, creating a new start, having a knowing and manifesting, visualizing with this Page energy being initial energy of the Pentacle energy, that being Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, more of your polarity energy that's coming through. This being a part of you visualizing, receiving the downloads from ancestors, and being celebrated and seen through for creating this Page of Pentacles. And not only creating and manifesting it, but this being about it coming into fruition here with the fire behind it as the 2 of Staves. 2 of Staves being about having that knowing and making a choice of movement forward. We have a full moon that's coming up. Today is July 11th, and tomorrow, July 13th, will be the day of the full moon in Sagittarius. This full moon energy, I feel, is very benefic, and this all being dependent on the beautiful seeds we've all planted. You have beautiful seeds here, and you've done a lot of hard work. I feel this is about the abundance that's coming through for you as you sit and surrender, being in your element here with that Chariot card, receiving, manifesting and receiving. Feeling like you have the world in your hands. because you manifested this. That being a part of your internal knowing. You're very majestic and magic here, seeing the unicorn. This may be Pegasus energy that has to do with your birth chart. So I am being guided to share with you to look into your birth chart a little bit more extensively for some of you and whoever that resonates for. And I'm seeing this as this being a part of that work that you've done. Seeing this as the past moon here with that Four of Pentacles connected to this Page of Pentacles, and you manifesting, visualizing and manifesting, creating. And then with this moon here, where I'm getting a little bit of a different energy, there's more of a glow, where I'm getting that being about the fire from Sagittarius, where the blessings are coming through into fruition in the physical. Staffs being fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. So this is lovely. Big smile on my face, and I hope there's one on yours too. And you being so intuitive, excuse me, I do feel you have a knowing about this because of what it is that you put in. Having faith that what you put in, you will definitely see on the out here. Okay, so let's get to your moon cards. Beautiful reading. You've got beautiful blessings coming through because you've worked so hard and very diligently. Justice coming through for you too. This being, I feel with this coming out this way too, it's also being made known. You could be communicating this, or others around you seeing you for the specialness that you bring and who it is that you are, speaking about this. You changing up the game here. And going back to that slow and steady wins the race. So you may have had situations where you came off a different way, or people speaking a different kind of thing on you. You staying the course and staying steady, not being bothered by that, following your intuitiveness and your guidance, doing what is best for you here, and continuing to see it through, but making sure coming through to you being that protective energy. That what it is that you have experienced before, there's no repeats of that, and you're just refining. That's what it is. Refining, and you're successful at it. We have that here with the creation of your manifestation. A great amount of monetary gain coming through. You've manifested this. Where I feel the pentacles coming through so strongly. I do feel this is about you really taking that time to see what it is that you have and what it is that you don't want and what it is that you really want to work towards. And this being all about the money and that stability, that being very important for you, increasing on the abundance with the gifts that you have, knowing your worth and your value. So let's get one card for you here with Cancer Moons. We have a time for healing, Balsamic Moon. Let me pause the music there and I'll find the reading. This is on page 38, which creates an 11, that 1-in-1 energy being your High Priestess energy. So that being that healing energy that's coming from the resting, this being a part of the action and then the rest, the action and the rest that was coming through. This being a part of that formula that you know that you have from within to be able to manifest. Also the resting I feel is coming through because you have this wonderful benefic energy with that full moon in Sagittarius coming through, showing that what it is that you visualized and manifested is coming into fruition here. So just sit back, sit pretty, allow yourself to receive, continue to follow your guidance, cutting off what no longer serves you, staying balanced. You're good to go. A time for healing, Balsamic Moon. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next steps, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender. Ooh. And wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Attune to the moon, that when one is healed, all are healed. Additional meanings: it's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how the situation would look if everyone were healed. And I'm just seeing you clapping and celebrating that. That's a beautiful energy. You love love, and you love to see love in others and just happiness. The teaching here is that patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It's a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, and this coming after that full moon. So that could be significant with the amount that's coming in for you. Allow yourself to enjoy that. So let's see. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. And with you being master in this Chariot card energy, I feel you're definitely on top of that. This just being extra guidance from divine, because they do see the amount of hard work that you have invested and put in. And all that it is that you've gone through with this energy here and the injustice as well. But you staying the course, staying strong, having the fight of this new start. You've done the work. Allow. Totally allow. That's beautiful. Let's get to your major arcana to complete your reading for Cancer moons. These wanted to flip, so I will take these. We have the Death card in reverse and the Empress. So overcoming, this being a part of something that just ended for you. This being about a significant ending, whether this be with people. There may have been a passing, and if you did experience that, I do send my condolences. But with this being in reverse, I do feel that this is something that has taken place already. This being a part of this, a time for healing energy as well here. And possibly with what it is that you're working on, I feel that there's an alignment overall of other things that are taking place in your life that are giving you signs about closure to major cycles and the importance of that meticulous energy and knowing how to accommodate yourself throughout this process. And this all coming together here to create a beautiful message for you. So going through a very significant transformation and a highly impactful ending here, being a card of 13, that is going back to your energy of 4th house energy of Cancer. And being about protecting and matters of the home, unconditional love, warmth, and nurturance. Yeah. And then with the Empress energy, this being a part of that glow up and the empowerment from within you here. Sitting pretty, that was being mentioned here. You sitting pretty, this being here, being very strong with all the elements here at your power. Representing unconditional love with the green on the gloves there. And then I do feel this blue connected to the water energy from within you and how much you love the water. You are the water. And you love yourself. Very graceful, beautiful energy that's delight. I'm just getting a high delight. Very, a very good giver. And you have a golden aura and a golden presence here. And I'm also getting this as being a very divine energy too. And what it is that you've worked so hard on, this being a part of that divinity You coming into greater spirituality, increasing that intuitiveness, that 2 energy being right before this 3 of the Empress here. The Empress, I do feel, is speaking to the overall balance from within yourself, finding that magic by balancing the masculine, feminine, and that divine light coming through, where we did have that hangman energy. You being that and having that strong divinity where you've answered to the call and you have continued to stay diligent, doing the work, seeing it through, and now you're seeing the reward here. This being all 4 queens wrapped in one, this also being a progression from the magician energy. So what I'm getting to, well, we could put this here, and I'm getting this as magician energy, like you having a new start, taking a leap of faith on something new when it comes to yourself and your passions and your creativity and what you have to offer. Being guided to provide this service, so taking a leap of faith on this, not having any kind of knowing of where this is going to lead you, but doing it and being seen through here. So that being 0, magician energy here with the 1, high priestess energy here with the 2, Empress energy here with the 3. And this being about more of that physical energy coming through, where you're seeing the fruits of your labor here. Surrendering, sitting pretty, and allowing the process to continue and complete and being seen through before you move forward into even more abundance. On the bottom here, we have patience. Have patience. You're doing beautifully. Continue to have this patience as you move forward. This is very important. I'm also getting this connected to the star card and seeing the vessels, and you also receiving a wish coming true and through, possibly multiple wishes. This breaking down to a 5, speaking to change. We have that 5 there, and a change of contract being connected to your high priestess energy there. Beautiful glow up energy here. And let's see what we have on the bottom here. What do you know? We have that Fool card. This is you taking that leap of faith, rising above all obstacles, having that confidence and that faith, following your guidance, having the knowing that what you put in is what you get out. A lot of you may hold very true to that and may say that a lot to others, where it can be redundant, but it's so very real. You being connected to the water here, seeing the feet on the water there. The energy in your feet being significant too. So there may be some kind of healing work that you do connected to the feet. I'm going to leave this here. We'll put this in here too. We're going to put all of these here. Make sure we can see all of your beautiful cards. And then on the bottom here, we have the 6 of Cups. So that delightful energy that was coming through here with the Empress. You being in high delight. High delight. Very playful energy. This is you getting back to you here. That being also here with that Page energy. It could be something that you had dreamed of as a child. Never really put your investment into it because you didn't believe in yourself. Something taking place along the course of your path here, possibly with different situations and people that brought things into greater perspective for you so that you are putting more work into yourself. Realizing that time is precious and very valuable, just as you are. And so the importance of what it is that you're here to do, you're putting very much some good hard work into this. But being happy and this being a great discovery where it goes back to that saying about work. You not seeing this as work. This being something that you really love to do and enjoy. And it bringing a great happiness into your life here. Where this energy is within you, but then also outside of you. So being surrounded by beauty, having a good amount of abundance. That Venus energy being all in this. And here too. This being wonderful Venus energy. Third house energy is also Gemini energy, so I just feel that speaks to the magic from within you and the incorporation of the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Empress, where we have the 1, then we have the 2, and then the entire 3. Masculine, feminine, divine light. And the next step after this is Emperor energy. So it's just even more great manifestations, you being on a beautiful new cycle here that's bringing in even more abundance for you, that is meant for you to take delight in and to enjoy your life, living your best life, and you're doing it. With the partnership energy that's coming through, this could also be about a soulmate from the past, maybe a past life that's coming through for you as well. The Emperor to your Empress. Take that as it resonates, but I am getting this just being about you and the work that you've done for yourself, coming into completion, greater awareness, doing the meticulous work, being seen and recognized, going through transition, and working so well through this. You're doing such a great job. This is a beautiful reading. I'm gonna put this in here too. And the patience. There's so many good cards here. You have, and this I feel is about the fruition. You seeing the fruits of your labor and just how much is coming in for you with all of these beautiful cards and the beautiful messages that are here for you. Wonderful reading, Cancer Moons. So this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, and empowering for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. And welcome to all new subscribers. Until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.